So just last week, Nigerian actress Regina decided to go live on TikTok. And as usual, this time around, she didn't go live with her girls or anything. No, she went live alone in order to tell her fans how she met her husband and then how life was for her before she even met her husband. Now, this life and everything that she was saying has currently landed her in trouble, and she has come out to apologize. Now, she did this because her husband asked them to do so. So you understand why her husband asked her to come out and then explain to the public why she said certain things during her life, and then why a lot of people are currently bashing her for it. So during the live, Regina decided to tell her fans how she wasn't even interested in Ned Nwoko when he proposed to her at first. It was even the mother, according to her mother wasn't even wasn't in support of her being in a relationship with an older man, that is Ned Nwoko. But then we all know that so many blogs, especially Just Lover, has come out to say that it wasn't true, and that it was through Rita Daniels who pushed her daughter to Ned Nwoko. It wasn't like Rita wasn't happy with Regina being in a relationship with Ned. No, it was far from that. It was her rather who pushed their daughter to Ned Nwoko because the man is wealthy. So for them to have financial freedom and then live this lavish lifestyle like so many elite Nigerians in the country, she decided to push her daughter, whom Ned Nwoko was interested in, to him. So other Regina Daniels was saying on the live, a lot of people are bashing her because plenty of people are like, we all know how this thing started. We all know it was your mom that pushed you. So don't come out to say your mom wasn't in support of this and that. And that we even know that you bought her a house and then a car as an appreciation and a whole lot. It was Ned Nwoko who bought it for her as an appreciation for giving you out to her. So don't throw dust into her eyes like your mom didn't like it and stuff. And then she even went ahead to say that she was a virgin when she met her husband. You were I think 18 or 19. You were supposed to be a virgin. So why is it like it's a pride something? No, you were a teenager and you were supposed to be a virgin. So yes, it's very right that you met your husband as at that age. Now, one thing that got a lot of people confused, is the fact that she claims that she had over 20 boyfriends and over. She had 20 boyfriends and over before she met her husband. And a lot of people are like, wait a minute, Regina, are you trying to tell us that over these 20 boyfriends and over, none of them did anything intimate with you before you met your husband? Because there have been so many rumors of you with Somadina. We've seen you guys in bed and a whole lot. You mean these people never touched you? And they were able to give you all that you wanted, because you claim in your live video that they used to spoil you. They used to give you whatever you wanted, and none of them touched you. You remained chaste until you met your husband. And people are like, okay, fine. We are not your mates. We know you are married to a billionaire. We know, but then stop throwing dust into our eyes. How many men will do something for you and will not expect something intimate in return? You claim you have over 20. So none of these 20 people did something intimate with you before you met your husband. Is that what you're trying to say? Is that what you're trying to say now? At that point that she was doing the live, she never saw anything wrong with it, because she was just giving her piece of advice to people. So she never saw anything wrong with it until she made a post. And according to her, yeah, she had 20 boyfriends and over, but then none of them touched her intimately before she met her husband. Now, according to her, she's Regina Daniels, and a lot of people would like to do things for her. That doesn't mean that she gave out her body freely. So she's using that platform to advise young ladies that even though men can do favors for you, you don't owe them your body. Now, according to her, she came out to explain this because her husband asked her to clarify these things. We all know Ned has been saying that he met Regina Daniels when she was a virgin. So a lot of people are like, okay, is it a secondary virgin, or are you trying to throw that in her eyes? So according to her, she's clarifying all this because her husband has asked her to, and not because she really wants to explain to the public and a whole lot. I think this thing has caused a little rift in her marriage because she talked on the lie. She talked too much. she explained herself too much during the life, which a lot of people told her, like, you are explaining yourself too much. This is something that should be between you and then your husband or your family. You coming out to say you had 20 boyfriends and over, your husband met you as a virgin, your mom didn't like it, blah blah blah. It's too much. We all know your story. Your story is out there, but you trying to make it seem as if you were pushed into into marrying this man, and later you fell in love with her. It doesn't work with us. We all know what happened. Just Lava, other blogs came out to expose you and your family before this whole thing blew out of proportion. So just keep quiet and then enjoy your marriage. There's no need for any explanation. We get it. You had 20 boyfriends before you met your husband. None of them touched you. We get it. But then explaining yourself too much is Nigerians don't need it, because we know your story already.